you upload the document. Simple it is used as with Outlook or with Windows-based systems. I just upload. Here, for example, another automated thing is going to be that it's going to take the date where you uploaded the document. You don't need to complete that. You don't need to select the date when you did that, or the name is going to be the name of the document. Just as a small disclaimer. Okay, so now I reached the step where I have generated a new request. The next logical step of this one is for me to return to the platform once I have received offers. Or, you know, like if we have the procurement portal running, they're going to be starting to get populated automatically. People are going to be able to log in the platform and upload their offers for that requirement. The same thing going towards the transparency. If you have a question from one of the supplier asking, you know, like, do you want the elevator with tinted glass or normal glass? So that will become like a public information for that tender. You answer it, it's tinted glass. So now everybody can see the same information. Everybody who is been bidding on that one. So now all I have to do is just send. What's that noise a bit there? Yeah, no problem. So now let's say now a day or two passed, and in this before the portal, the procurement portal is on, I received offers. I received 3 offers, and I want to upload them. So I'm going for waiting bids. I have here the new one. You can see it for this is the 20th that we started. So now, when I open the page and I want to upload the information I received, you can see that the fields that were completed by me due to audit requirements can no longer be modified. The ones from last time. So I said it's combined, it's no longer modifiable, technical, it's set in stone, okay? All this information, I can view the documents that I have attached. I don't need to go and open them in another part or anything like that. So always the documents are going to be connected with the procedure.
We don't have an outline.
You don't have what?
The outline. It's just for Bratislava with stars.
Okay, so you need to take it out from the
evaluation report.
Yeah, from the evaluation report. We'll take it out, okay?
The logo was so small. I didn't see the stars.
You see, I added here the thing, but you know, it's fixed.
Internally.
Said it again.
The stars. So to be 4 stars.
So now I say I requested from 10 companies to provide me information. I received from 2. This is gonna tell me that it's not according to procedure, so it's gonna become an exception. Or I select the right amount. Let's say I received 3, and then the system will look here. When I press 3, it will look what happens here. So now I have 3 tabs for the offers that I received. So the name from the first one is going to be Otis, or I'm going to go for okay. You're going to enter the registration number or the fiscal code. This is going to be used later for the financial validation. Okay, so I'm going to just put and the amount that they sent is, let's say, 265,000 euro. The date that I received so right now, if you remember, I put a deadline on the 30th of March. So let's see what happens if I select the 2nd of April. Attention, bid 1 received after deadline. I'm going to leave it like this. Let's say from some concerns I accepted that one. I'm going to upload some files here for, let's say, purchase order, some details. And here, because of the old procedure, you had like post, registered post, email, or personal delivery. Right now it's only email. Let's say I received it by email. B2, let's say it's from, I don't know how to spell it correctly, but I think it's like this.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Fiscal code is this one. Amount, let's say they offer 289,000 euro. They are more expensive a little bit. German. Okay. The date that was received is within the date. So now you see, now it's also I'm getting a So let's select another date. Let me delete this one. Then we select another
But
date.
sometimes that's happening, that everything
Now you
is
see it's within
after
the
deadline. So it'll be quite often.
Well, now that they're going to have a platform where they see a deadline, if they come afterwards, the platform is going to say just, and they won't know who to go to, let's say, put pressure, get my, accept my offer. If it's in our interest to accept the offer, depending on the procedure, you can get an exception for that. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Name of the event, let's say it's also email. I'll just fill this one
Kone.
with Kone, okay. Let's say they offered 261,000 euro. Sorry, one less. The date was within the time limit. Received by email. Upload the document. You won't have to write the name afterwards. It's going to take the name of the document itself. Or if you want to change it, it's going to allow you to change like what the document is named. So now I have all three of them uploaded. I'm going to just press send. So right now, the next logical step that I thought when I made this one is that you are negotiating the price with the invoices, okay? For what you received. So right now you receive 3 offers and you give them an opportunity to each one of them to come back with a new one. So I'm looking for, I have here priority. I can set the priority as well. All of this is going to be customizable, the information that we see. So now I negotiated with, let's say, 2 of the companies agreed to negotiate, the other one said no. So I am at the negotiation stage. So if I go to the details of acquisition, I have the information that I uploaded before. I have the bids that I received. I have in red the exception for the one that came after the deadline. And now it's asking me, okay, this one I put 2,650,000, okay. Let's say this guy sent me no offer, they are too expensive, they want to, I don't know, buy a new building. Let's say Schindler sent an offer yes. It's going to ask me the date I received that. Let's say it's after the deadline, I received it here on the 2nd. The new amount is, let's say, 255. Of course, it's going to calculate me the difference in the percentage in discount. Upload the document that shows the offer that I received that justifies it, okay? Supporting document. Let's say the other company said nothing. And the same way as with the form, right now I am requested by the system to select. Anytime I can do a save and come back to it later. I don't have to finish it at one time. Okay? But now the system is asking me, like who is the winning bidder? So I'm gonna say it's gonna be who was the second one? Schindler. Okay. So I'm gonna select this one. Criteria financial. Additional info no. Confirm bidding. Confirm winning. So now I have the winning selected. Okay. I'm being asked to complete additional information regarding to the budget. Because you'll see this is going to be added as we go on. We're going to have the service charge budget here that's going to be used. Okay? So there's going to be a standby mode, for example, when an amount is reserved, once an acquisition was approved, until it's signed, it stays as a status of reserved, so no other can start a procedure based on the same amount of money. Okay? So here I select budget line. Okay, here it's not, it's just general. So I'm going to select OPEX. You see here a simulation of budget, and you see the reserve right now versus what's going to be budget after this acquisition. Is it in budget? It's budgeted. Additional info, again, all the fields here can be modified, so you can write more. And here is the part that this was simulated in the system, but it's going to be automated. It's about, like COFAS or RISCO. It's about the validation of the winning supplier, because right now I have him. I have his registration number over here. So it's simple, I can do it. Company name, so Cronleaf, for example. Everything it's going to take from the database, the actual fiscal code or I need to, if I'm gonna have like additional manual steps because of the amount, I'm gonna upload those images coming from the financial evaluation or from, sorry, just has a restriction. Here we wanted to simulate the restrictions on the file type, so people can see that you can restrict what type of files are uploaded. So that's why it's and right now it's the financial validation of the supplier. So what is the next step after this one? I send it on the workflow. So it needs to go for approval from Mihai Tenea. It needs to go for approval from Sebastian Mapu, which is the asset director. Okay, for this acquisition. So I'm gonna send it. I'm sorry, it's a little bit boring right now, but you can see that you can do a complex acquisition for over 250,000 within a couple of minutes if you use the system. As you can see, it disappeared from my tasks. If I'm going right now for Mihai Tenea and I'm logging into his account, I have tender reports. It's going to be evaluation report right now. Sorry, back. This is for him. It's still not here. Still waiting. It might be because they are working on the platform. Now the thing is that it comes here. It shows as a new awaiting bids. I think it just received it, right? No, it's still this one. But I can use this one as an example because it's the same thing.
Yeah, I understand.
And he has, you know, like all the details about the event, and then he can approve or disapprove of the and then it goes to the next one. Also, as